Okay. Hi. This is the first video in a series of videos that I'm going to do. I wanted to put together a bit of a program, a bit of a journey of short practices, mostly pranayama meditation based. Okay, I'll always begin with a little bit of movement because it's always really important to move energy through the body. It really sets you up for being able to enter into the meditation process a lot deeper. So it is gentle movement or floor-based. And take it at your own level. So the intention is to really just move energy through the body. I've also recorded a couple of series of joint exercises in previous videos. You can always go back, and if those movements suit you better, use those and start this video straight at the pranayama. The focus for this meditation is apana, building apana. Apana is one of the energetic values. The values are directional flows of energy. They govern certain processes in the body. And apana is about letting go. It's about elimination. So it's about really kind of keeping things moving. It's a downward flow of energy. There are 5 main values, and apana is, again, it's the energy is here around the pelvis, the lower belly, lower hara area. That is where the apanic energy, but really it influences everything. You know, the letting go of cells of byproducts, the letting go of thoughts, the letting go of holding on. So you may like to bring something into your mind that you're working with at the moment. What is it, you know, that you're ready to let go of? What's preventing you from moving to the next step in your journey? It could be a tendency, it could be a pattern, a belief, a habit. It could be something external, whatever it is for you. And if you're not sure, then be open to what is revealed for you through the practice. Okay, so you'll just need to make sure you've got comfortable clothes and something to sit on to make sure that when you're sitting in meditation later, that your physical body is comfortable. You don't want to be kind of there struggling with knee pain or hip pain or back pain. Use props, prop yourself up. It's suggested that we sit with the hips higher than your knees. So you've got this forward movement of the pelvis slightly, a forward position, and the spine can take more of a natural shape so that the cranium is over top of the sacrum. Like I say, we're going to begin with a little bit of movement. So enjoy the practice. Building apana is, and letting go, we're going to be building the exhalation. So elongating our exhalation, and we'll work our way to that. And then we'll finish with a bit of a visualization. So enjoy the practice. And just to acknowledge, this comes from the Sri Vidya lineage. So these are from ancient oral teachings, and I learned some of these practices from one of my teachers, infused with a couple of different elements that I've learned along the journey. So yeah, contact me if you have any questions and you want a little bit more kind of dialogue. I'm there. Enjoy. So we're going to come to just sitting for a moment on your bottom. Let your legs be out in front of you. And we're going to start by pointing the toes. So point and flex just your toes. Nothing else, just the toes. So just your toes. Both together. Okay, now the ankle. Flex and extend at the ankle. So just point and flex your foot. Just clears any energy blockages through your joints. When we work with the feet, we're affecting the whole body. Or at ankle rotations, let's take both of our feet one way. And just conscious about what you're doing. So take your awareness inside your joints. And reverse, rotate the ankles the opposite way. Beautiful. Pause, notice what you notice, what do you feel already. And we're going to come over onto hands and knees. Hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Spread your fingers wide. Have your knees, again, probably just a little bit narrower than your hips. And then on the inhalation, let your belly dip down, draw your chest forward, gaze looks up, breathing in. Feel that beautiful squeeze in your spine. Hold it there if it feels good. Move by feel. When you feel the breath ready to release, exhale, scoop tailbone under, round through the front of the spine. Squeeze in the front body, round through the back of the spine. And when you feel the breath come back in, let it flow through the spine, dip the belly down, draw the chest forward, gaze forward. Squeeze back body. And exhale, let it flow back out. Let's do a few rounds of these in your own time. Elongate each of the breath, in particular your out breath. And let the breath govern when you move. Keep it soft. Keep it really natural for you. We're going to add a little movement, child's pose, to take it into Chakravarkasana. So inhale, dip back down into the happy cat, dip the belly down, draw the gaze forward, 4 counts. And as you exhale and round it, draw the hips back all the way to child's pose, 5 counts. When you feel the breath flow in, come back up, 4 counts. Into happy cat, dip the belly down, gaze draws forward. Exhale, rounded, 6 counts back. Inhale, 4. Back up. Exhale, 7, all the way back. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 8. Let's repeat that 2 more times. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 8. It's available to you now. We're going to add a downward dog. So we'll inhale, 4. Tuck your toes. And then exhale, lift your hips, hug your triceps in toward the ears, draw your hips back and slightly away. Energy elongates through your side body. Exhale, 8 counts. Press the heels toward the floor. It's okay if they don't fully land. Inhale, lower your knees back down to happy cat, 4 counts, just like we did before. Exhale, downward facing dog, 8 counts. Draw the hips back and away. Press the heels toward the floor. It's up to you if you want to bend or straighten your legs. Just see what's best for you. Spread the fingers, try not to collapse into your upper wrists. Inhale, lower the knees, 4 counts, happy cat, dip the belly, heart draws forward. Exhale, down dog, 8 counts. One more, inhale, lower down. Exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, lower your knees and bring yourself down onto your back. Lower down all the way onto the back. Beginning with the arms down beside you, bend the knees, feet in front of the bottom. Just a few dynamic bridge here. So on the inhalation, press the feet down, let your hips and pelvis peel up off the floor and gently raise the arms up alongside your legs. 4 counts up. And 5 down. 4 counts up. 6 counts down. 4 counts up. 7 down. 4 up. And 8 down. Pausing here, bring those knees into your belly and take little circles of the knees, massage into your lower back. And then the other way. And then draw the left knee in, extend your right leg all the way down to the floor. It's going to help you sit more comfortably. And of course, if you're not comfortable sitting, when it comes time for us to do the pranayama and the meditation, you are welcome to either lean against a wall and sit that way or stay laying and until you feel like your body is ready for sitting. Don't let your physical discomfort repel you from doing the practice because it can become a bit of a journey. So just work with what your body is comfortable with at the moment towards sitting later. So on the inhalation, I want you to keep hugging the left knee in and just let that right knee lift a little way off the floor, just a hovering, not lock it, keep it soft. Isolate your psoas, your hip flexor muscle, and squeeze your upper right hip and glutes up into the bone, that upper right hip area. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze that into the bone. And then exhale the right leg, let go the effort. Here our goal is to contract the psoas muscle, so to help it release. It's going to make it more comfortable to sit. Inhale, let that right leg float up again. Please don't be rigid with it, be soft and isolate the psoas. Squeeze the upper right hip up into the bone, up into the hip. And release it down. Letting go, let go any tension in the back. One more time, inhale, let it float. It's just floating a little way. This is too high, keep it low. Exhale, letting go. Slowly draw the right knee in. Extend your left leg long. Inhale, let the left leg float up. Squeeze it into the bone. Squeeze that upper left hip in towards the bone. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, let the left leg float up again. Exhale, letting go. One more. Inhale, let it float. Exhale, letting go. Beautiful. Bring both knees in and take your knees wide. And just take a little bit of side to side movement here. You want to create a little bit of compression into the joints. Bring the knees together. Place your feet on the floor. Lift your hips to the right and let both of your knees drop to the left. Deep breath here into your side body. Exhale, release. Slowly bring those knees to center. Shift the hips to the left and let your knees drop to the right. Inhale fully. Exhale. Inhale, come to the center, take your feet wide, knees wide, and take a few alternating windshield wiper now. Knees dropping one way and then the other. And let your side body feel into a pandiculation, just like you've just woken up and you're having that first stretch of the morning. Feel the squeeze behind your back body. This is starting to open through your hips a little more here. Just two more, one either way, until you're balanced. And last one. Beautiful. Okay. Come to just take just a moment here in a short, very short Shavasana. Legs long. And acknowledge and notice the effects of the gentle movement. We're going to take ourselves over to our side to gently come up to seated. So bend the knees, roll to the side, use your hands and make your way up. So let's find our meditation cushion and however you're going to sit. Again, you can use blocks and any other props that you've got under your knees, pillows. Blanket if you're cold. Make sure that you are so comfortable. Again, the pelvis should be rolling slightly forward. Hips slightly higher than knees. Play with where you want the support. Make sure that you feel no strain. Again, lean if you wish. And then settle yourself in. Your hands can just rest slightly down on your thighs. And maybe setting an intention and inviting any support here for your practice. Any guidance. And settle in now. I'm going to begin by just taking the awareness down into the belly and about 2 centimeters below your belly button. Let's begin our 3-part breathing here. So there's nothing to do. I just want you to notice and let your awareness lightly rest just 2 centimeters below your belly button. Just notice the connection that you have here what is the level of your connection? Sometimes we tend to cut off from this area. And so the intention with this practice and all of the practices that I'll be guiding you on is to fully acknowledge however things are, however it is for you in the moment, without judgment, without trying to change it. Just acknowledge, if I'm tight there, I'm tight. If I feel contraction there, I feel contraction. If I feel numb, I feel numb. If I feel really connected and aware and soft and expansive, beautiful. If I feel whatever you notice, let's embrace it. Embrace all of however we are. At the same time as having the awareness there at the belly and the hara, please notice the feeling of the breath, the airflow of the breath through your nose. As it moves through the nostrils, through the nasal cavity, and converges here in your third eye, and then moves down through the central channel. And feel the way that the hara accommodates for that. What happens down in your belly? The vayu around this area is your samana vayu. It's an inward assimilative energy. We're just focusing here for a moment. And then at the same time as focusing on this assimilation and this inward energy, I want you to go a little bit deeper with your awareness into your base area, into the base chakra, perineum area. And notice the level of expansion that you have here when you breathe in. And also notice what happens when you breathe out. What you may feel when you breathe out is a letting go, the energy releasing, but also you're going to notice the pelvic floor draws up. And that's as it should be. That's an anatomical function. Yeah, the expansion as you breathe in. And then the release of the exhalation completely at the same time as a slight drawing up of the pelvic floor without you having to try. It happens naturally. Notice along your exhalation, does it flow completely out? Or are there parts where you're holding? Just meditate on the pelvis area for now. And just notice what you notice. What you may notice is other things in your energy start to appear. Where else do you feel sensation? Where do you feel limitations in the energy? And just acknowledge that and simply be the witness to all of it. There's nothing to do here. When we work with prayers, we're simply more the witness because In this stillness, again, as you're noticing now, things come to arise to the surface for you to see them. Not to do anything, just to see them. Continue to be and be the witness. We're going to just move the awareness up a little, and this time you'll come to the lower front rib cage. And as you breathe in, notice here, this flaring out of the ribs. And as you breathe out, a drawing back in toward the center. Just focus on this area of the ribs for the moment. Then the last part of the three-part breath, this is the entry point into pranayama, is this time, move your awareness now up here to the top of the chest and the collarbones. And as you breathe in, notice there's a floating up of these upper ribs and the collarbones. This full expansion of the upper part of your lungs. And then the exhalation, they gently lower down. It's not forcing. I'm probably exaggerating just for the purpose of demonstration. Just going to take a few cycles now, acknowledging all of those locations. So down at the base and the hara combined, the expansion here, the lower ribs and the upper. So first the expansion will happen down and then here in the middle and then the upper, and it will reverse as we breathe out. So continue please now on your own to observe this flow of the energy all the way through your system. And now letting go and find your natural breath. Remembering that none of this requires effort. The whole goal is for our breath to become smoother and really subtle. So you begin to find the breath within the breath. It's really gentle, effortless as anything. We're going to enter into the pranayama that leads into the meditation now. So find your smooth breath again. Feel the breath gently, gently touch the nostrils. Let your awareness rest in your third eye, in the middle brain here, deep inside the brow and the forehead. I'm going to take a rhythm of breathing in for 6 and out for 6, elongating, maybe with a little pause at the end. And add a little pause at the end of your out breath only. Begin with 3, you can pause for longer if you wish. Breathe in 6, out 6 and pause. 3 or more if you feel it. Still effortless and soft. Almost like you're simply watching the breath. Is there an equal flow in your ability to breathe in smoothly and breathe out? Is one easier than the other? Just to acknowledge and notice. Anywhere you feel resistance, simply meet that with tenderness. Sometimes it's good to just take a little pause there, almost like this little micro hovering into where you feel the resistance, and then continue with the flow. Meeting yourself where you are, not trying to be any other way. When you've completed your next round of out breath and the pause, we're going to take the rhythm now to breathing in for 9 and out for 9. If that's too long, just adapt it for what is available to you. If it's 8 and 8, just make it equal at the moment. Now we'll continue with the in 9 and out 9, but we're going to add a pause of 6 at the end of our exhale. After your next exhalation, letting go the counting of the pranayama and the shaping of the breath. We're about to move now into the meditation. So bring your awareness to rest in your middle brain, your third eye. As you inhale, Feel your energy and awareness with your breath descend down through your spine to the base of your spine. As you exhale, exhale all mental and physical toxins down and release them into the core of the planet. Inhale awareness down into the base of the sacrum, the base of the spine, down into the sacrum. And exhale any mental or physical toxins that you're carrying, anything you don't want to hold on to. Exhale, let them go down into the core of the planet. Breathe them down, let them go. Inhale awareness down to the base of your spine. Exhale, release down to the core of the planet. And you visualize it exiting through perineum. The next exhalation, bring your attention now, release what we've just done and bring your attention to your root center down to the base. And see your experience in your mind's eye or sense Apana as a dark blue triangle at your sacrum. I want you to visualize or see or hear or sense flashes of lightning in the center of that triangle, descending down into the earth, the center of the planet. A blue triangle and flashes of lightning descending from the blue triangle down into the core of the planet. Continue to breathe naturally. Or you may like to work with the breath. Exhale with the lightning. Releasing and grounding, stabilizing. Back with the core of the earth. When you feel complete, we'll continue as long as you feel you need to. But when you do feel complete, simply come to rest back into your awareness in your third eye and enjoy some quiet time in your meditation with nothing to focus on, just be. Enjoy that feeling of feeling lighter, more grounded, more connected. More centered, more flow. Notice if there's been a change in how you perceive or experience your hara, the point in the belly where we started. Has there been a change? Shift. You're free to stay in this meditation as long as you're comfortable to. If you wish to lay down and enjoy a longer, even longer Shavasana, then that would be beautiful right now. I hope you've enjoyed the practice. If you are ready to come back, I'm going to rub the hands and gently rub the face. Otherwise, stop the video and continue your meditation. Thank you for practicing. Much love to you. Namaste.